Hello and welcome back. In our last episode, there was a mistake, and although it was an accident, it's also a good learning opportunity about using the mirror modifier. So what happened? I've backed it up a little bit. So this is pre-head making on our animal. Is what happened was when we design using this mirror modifier, what we want to do is we want to keep this side over here as our construction vertices, and this is just the mirrored ones. But when I scaled up the head like this, you can see that this vertex along with this edge crossed what I'll call the mirror, which is along the y-axis here. And then I repeated it again here. You can see that it goes like that. This is going to make the rest of the modeling harder. You can see that it's not really mirrored anymore. Because this is not, if you imagine this green line, which is the y-axis, is the mirror, you can see that this piece here has gone through the mirror. If I undo that, I can fix that problem with clipping. If I turn the clipping on. But before I do that, I want to show one more thing. If I grab onto this piece and pull it back, you can see here that I can actually see inside my animal. And we don't want to do that. So if I turn clipping on and I redo my head growth, my head scaling, you can see that it stays in that mirror. If I scale that up, and the head stays lined up. And if I do this part here, I can grab this. You can see that I can't actually, I'm trying to pull it, open it up like I did before. See how it sort of just sticks in there? This is important. We want that. So clipping, that's important. So now we're going to do some coloring. Very commonly asked problem. How do I color? The answer is you don't really color. What you do is you make a new material. There's the head of our beast. And now we're going to do some coloring. We're going to make a new material. Down here on the materials property, if I click on that, you can see that this model has already, this mesh has already been created with a single material. It happens to have a color of white. So if I go here, which this is the look dev mode, which gives us sort of a partial between the 3D view, which is this one, wireframe view here, and then look dev is sort of between that and the full rendered one. It's a little more complicated, we don't need to talk about it right now, but either of these two will show the color of your model. I'm just going to look on here because my computer will run a little faster. So I have one material, it happens to be white. So I'm going to add another color right here, and I'm going to create a new material that I'm going to make as black. So you can see here the base color is black. There's my new material. If I want to color this animal, which I'm going to say is a cow, I just select some colors, some blocks here, select the material I want to color it to, and hit assign. So now I have sort of a spotted cow. I don't know. So I'm going to add a few more loop cuts so I can put on things like eyes. This is not the best way of doing it, but it does get you used to using some of the features here. So there's going to be my eye. I select the material and I assign it. So now my cow has some eyes. So this is a very, very, very basic model that has been colored, sort of. It needs a lot of work, but there it is.